Hey guys, Absolute Zero here, and you know, a lot of people always see Garry's Mod on the internet, on YouTube, and whatnot, and I wondered to myself, do any of these people know what the actual concept of Garry's Mod is, and or know what it's about? So, right now, I thought I'd do a video on what is Garry's Mod. So, what Garry's Mod initially is, that it is a sandbox kind of game. So for example, you can well, since I'm in sandbox right now, you can spawn in items. So I didn't check. Okay, you can spawn in items. So for example, if you have vehicles, you can spawn in nice vehicles. So like, let's see, what can I spawn? A car. You can spawn a car. You know, just spawn in a car. Drive that bitch around. Fall down. You know. You can drive a car. What else can you do? Where's my... You can sit on fucking chairs, man.
That's right.
It doesn't get any better than this. Like, shit, you don't just sit on chairs. You sit on a chair and look at the background. Okay. You also have this pod, or wherever the fuck that is, but you have many items to choose from, and you could go on dupes to like spawn in special items that you don't normally have. So for example, you could spawn in a yacht, a transportation ship, which conveniently looks like a dildo. So you know, you could spawn in items, you know, looks like a dick, which is mainly what this game has. Lots and lots of dicks. Okay, so that's the sandbox. Oh god. That's the sandbox part of it. So, like I said, you can spawn in items, you can have fun with your friends. But there's a very large number of maps that you can download within Garry's Mod for sandbox. So for example, you sometimes see me play on a Neon Cat map, and that is actually a sandbox map with a boss in it, and in a way. So that's one thing you can do in Garry's Mod. Another thing you can do is if I go to the menu right here, you can go to the add-ons. If we load, you can go to game modes, and you can kind of guess what it is. Game modes is basically all the other kind of games they have, and Trouble in Terrorist Town, and all the other ones that you see that I have right here are game modes that you can download, but you have to find under certain categories, which is a pain in the ass. So don't think it's just gonna be, oh yeah, just search it. You know, you have to look for it. Now Flood is a game mode that I really like, so I'm gonna download that since I just found it. Okay, so that's one thing you can do, and what else would you have? You can get more maps, like I was playing on the Krusty Krab map, the Neon Cat map, etc. You can also get some horror maps, Minecraft maps at that. You can spawn in vehicles, or no, you can't spawn in vehicles, but you can also download vehicles. No, these are TDM. You can spawn in vehicles, you can download even NPCs. So for example, you can get like Skyrim NPCs, etc. and etc. So basically this game doesn't really have an exact thing to it, like what it actually is, but it's basically a multi-genre game, sandbox, sandbox shooter, horror, because there is some horror maps or some horror game modes on here. What else would be a genre or a good one? Yeah. Sorry about that. My mom was here. But yeah. That's basically what Garry's Mod initially is. I mean, I could go on a map right now, or if I wanted to, I can go to start a new game. See all these maps. Excuse me, it's kind of late. See, you got a Neon Cat map. Death Run is a really good game mode. Escape Pedo Bear. prop hunt is a really nice one. Basically, it's hide and seek, but with limited options, because the prop, obviously, you know, they have to change into something, and the hunter, which is kind of what I am, has to find the props and kill them. But if they hit the wrong object, they lose 5 health. So basically, it's kind of like a trial and error kind of game mode. So yeah, that's hopefully that kind of covered what Garry's Mod is. If not, leave in the comments below and I will try to explain it in further detail. I did not know I had this. Sorry, off track. But that's what Garry's Mod initially is. There's a secret down here, like flatty wood. Yeah. But yeah, that's what Garry's Mod is. It is $10 on Steam and sometimes on sale. Like I didn't buy this. My friend bought it for me, but he got it for $2, which is $2 or $3, which is fairly cheap. Which is why I recommend PC gaming. And a little bit of what would I say? Of a bad news thing. In order to properly play Garry's Mod, you have to have Counter-Strike, or you have to have the Counter-Strike textures. And I will leave a video in the description of just downloading the Counter-Strike textures. And the reason you need them is because whenever you're playing Prop Hunt or any of the external game modes besides Sandbox and what's it called? And what was another one? Sandbox and Trouble in Terrorist Town. You would need some extra textures, and that's why I always tell everybody to buy or get the textures for Counter-Strike Source. It's not just a Counter-Strike; it's Counter-Strike Source. That's why I'm leaving in the description of this video, so you guys can don't have to go through the pain of buying it, but you will go through a process of downloading the files, which is going to take like a while, and you have to do all this other crap just for it to work. But it's in the end, it's worth it because you don't have to buy the actual game, and it's perfectly legal because you're not actually getting the game, you're just getting the textures for it. But anyway, I hope that kind of explains what Garry's Mod is, as I said before. And I will see you guys next time. Adios.